I'm about to show you something that emerged from the California wildfires that has Pentagon officials in panic. This divine warning changes everything, and time is running out. My precious children of God, the footage you're about to witness emerged from the California infernos, something beyond human comprehension. Military analysts remain speechless. This event surpasses all previous signs, and today I must share why this divine manifestation marks a critical moment in prophecy. Today's revelation will shake you to your core. The images captured during those devastating fires reveal something our modern technology can't explain. Top military experts are scrambling for answers, but they're looking in the wrong direction. They seek earthly explanations for a heavenly message. The book of Joel speaks of wonders in the heavens and on earth, blood and fire, and pillars of smoke. What emerged from those California flames fulfills these ancient words in ways our ancestors could never have imagined. The footage you're about to see has been analyzed by the world's leading experts in digital forensics. Their conclusion? This is completely authentic and unexplainable by any known standards. Let me take you back to that pivotal moment. The sky burned crimson as thousands watched in awe. What emerged from those flames defied all natural laws. The Pentagon's immediate response speaks volumes. They dispatched their elite investigators within hours, but what they discovered has left them more confused than ever. In their classified report, which I've obtained, they explicitly state that this phenomenon displays characteristics never before documented. The energy signatures recorded by their most advanced equipment show patterns that defy our understanding of physics. But those of us who know Scripture understand, these are the very signs we were told to watch for. This manifestation wasn't isolated. In the past week alone, similar phenomena have been reported across 12 different countries. From Jerusalem to Rome, from Moscow to Washington, D.C., these divine appearances are increasing in both frequency and intensity. The timing isn't coincidental. Consider what's happening in our world right now. Nations rage, kingdoms totter, wars and rumors of wars fill our news feeds. Natural disasters increase with unprecedented fury. In the midst of this global chaos, God is sending unmistakable messages to those who have eyes to see. The entity that appeared in California displayed 7 distinct characteristics that align perfectly with biblical prophecies. Its appearance resembled polished brass, just as Ezekiel described in his vision. It emitted light that pulsed with divine energy. Electronic equipment failed in its presence, just as ancient texts describe divine manifestations affecting the physical realm. But here's what makes this event extraordinary. In the moments before the entity appeared, witnesses reported hearing what sounded like trumpets in the sky. This same phenomenon has been documented at other sites where similar manifestations occurred. The pattern is undeniable. The military's response reveals their desperation to understand what's happening. They've created a specialized task force, but they're searching for answers in the wrong places. They examine these events through the lens of technology when they should be viewing them through the lens of prophecy. Let me share something that's been revealed through prayer and intensive study of Scripture. The timing, locations, and specific characteristics of these manifestations form a pattern that aligns perfectly with prophetic timelines. The entity's appearance lasted exactly 7 minutes and 22 seconds. In biblical numerology, 7 represents divine perfection, while 22 signifies revelation. This wasn't random. In the days following the California incident, similar phenomena appeared at precisely 22-minute intervals across the globe. The mathematical precision defies coincidence. This is orchestrated divine communication. My children were witnessing the merger of ancient prophecy with modern reality. The veil between the natural and supernatural grows thinner by the day. These manifestations are appearing with increasing frequency, each carrying specific messages we must understand. The footage from California reveals something extraordinary. The entity's movement pattern matches exactly what Ezekiel described when he witnessed the divine chariot. The same circular motion, the same pulsing light, the same effect on the surrounding environment. Today's technology allows us to document these supernatural events with unprecedented clarity. But this isn't just about witnessing amazing phenomena. These manifestations carry urgent messages we must understand. The California event marked the beginning of a new phase in prophetic fulfillment. The signs are accelerating, the warnings become more obvious, and the time for preparation grows short. Don't let fear grip your hearts. Throughout Scripture, God always warns His people before major events, not to frighten them, but to prepare them. These manifestations serve as both warning and promise. Despite the chaos engulfing our world, God remains in control, speaking to His people, guiding us through these prophetic times. Since witnessing these events, my understanding of prophecy has transformed completely. Modern events fulfill ancient prophecies in ways previous generations could never have imagined. Our technology allows us to document these divine manifestations with incredible detail. Yet the experts remain baffled by what they're seeing. The timing proves crucial. These manifestations appear at specific locations, at precise moments, displaying characteristics that align perfectly with biblical prophecies. Nothing happens by chance. Every detail carries significance. We stand privileged to live in these times. Yes, they challenge us. Yes, they sometimes frighten us. But we're witnessing the fulfillment of prophecies believers have awaited for centuries. The California entity marked the beginning of a series of manifestations increasing in frequency and intensity. Each carries specific messages, warnings, and calls to preparation. These signs transcend religious boundaries. People of all faiths, backgrounds, and beliefs witness them. God makes His presence known in ways impossible to ignore or explain away. The scientific community struggles for explanations. The military scrambles to understand. The media attempts to downplay these events. But truth prevails. We're witnessing divine intervention in our time. Let me be crystal clear. These manifestations aren't mere spectacles. They carry specific messages requiring our attention and response. The patterns emerge clearly. The warnings ring out unmistakably. The time for preparation is now. We can't afford distraction when God speaks so clearly through these signs. I urge you to stay alert. Watch the signs. Study the patterns. Understand these times we're living in. The California manifestation just began something much bigger. More signs approach, and we must prepare ourselves. Remember Jesus' words. When these things begin to take place, stand up and lift up your heads, because your redemption draws near. We're not called to cower in fear, but to stand in faith, understanding our times and knowing how to respond. The mainstream media won't tell you everything. Similar phenomena have appeared at disaster sites worldwide, from earthquakes in Asia to volcanic eruptions in South America. These manifestations increase in frequency and obviousness. The scientific community records energy signatures unlike anything in their databases. The military's most advanced sensors detect anomalies that challenge our understanding of physics. Think about the profound symbolism. Why would such a powerful manifestation appear amidst destructive fire? Throughout Scripture, fire represents both judgment and purification. What we witnessed served as both warning and invitation. The timing, location, and specific circumstances delivered a message we desperately need to hear. In the book of Daniel, we read about the end times when knowledge would increase and many would go to and fro. Look at our world today. We have more information than ever, yet confusion reigns about what's really happening. But those who know Scripture, who understand prophetic patterns, who watch and wait, we recognize these events' significance. The manifestations carry distinct characteristics that ancient prophets described when encountering divine beings. The same patterns, effects, and undeniable supernatural presence appear in our time. But now we can document these events with technology they never imagined possible. Each manifestation builds upon the previous ones, creating a prophetic narrative we must understand. The signs point to dramatic changes ahead, but they also assure us of God's continued guidance and protection. He speaks to His people through these signs, preparing us for what lies ahead. My children, these are the days the prophets long to see. We witness the convergence of ancient prophecy with modern events. The signs appear with increasing clarity, calling us to attention and action. We can't ignore these divine warnings. We can't dismiss these supernatural manifestations. The time for spiritual awakening has come. As these events unfold, remember, God reveals His plans to prepare and protect His people. The California manifestation opened a new chapter in prophetic history. More signs will follow. each carrying specific messages for those with eyes to see and ears to hear. Stay vigilant, stay faithful. The greatest events in prophetic history approach rapidly. My beloved children of God, what I've shared today only begins to unveil these prophetic mysteries. To stay informed about these divine manifestations and understand their significance, you must act now. Subscribe and activate notifications. Each week brings new revelations about these prophetic times. Don't let fear or confusion hold you back. God speaks and His children must prepare. Share this message with others who need this truth. The time for silence has ended. The signs appear clearly, the warnings ring urgently, and this message must spread. Together we'll help others understand these profound times. Remember, the California manifestation just began something much greater. More signs approach, and you must prepare yourself. Subscribe now, join our community of watchmen, and let's navigate these prophetic times together. God bless you, my children. Stay alert, stay faithful, and keep watching for the signs. The best lies ahead.